So this is not really an ASMR video. Wow. I have a lot of bass in my voice as I get closer to the microphones. I can hear the proximity, the bass, the body of the sound building. I can hear the bright, clear, smooth, transparent articulation in my voice. The sibilance, the clarity, the bright, open, flattering sound. It's so musical. It's so sparkly. And that's because I'm using Neumann TL103 microphones. I just wanted to make this video to say that I will never, ever buy another microphone that exists in the world ever again. Earlier today, I returned the Electro Voice RE20 because from 3 to 5 kilohertz, after listening through my videos with it, 3 to 5 kilohertz sounds funky, sounds lumpy, which is visible on the frequency response of the RE20. It's a dynamic microphone. It has a lot of benefits, except it's funky, unnatural tonality problems. Every single microphone in the world, except maybe a handful, have funky, lumpy coloration. And I've, out of boredom, bought the SM7B and the RE20 over the past year or so, or whatever. And, before that, I bought, a bajillion microphones. They all sound the same. And by that I mean funky, lumpy, unnatural, screwed up, talk into it, and it, gives you back gargled garbage. And it was only until I got to the Neumann TL103 that when I listened back to my recordings, I heard no funk, no tonality problems. Just a completely smooth, transparent, accurate sound that's bright and musical and sparkly. It sounds just like me, if not better. And I've never experienced that before with any other microphone that has ever existed. All the sound demos, all the microphones I've bought, all the spec sheets I've looked at. For whatever reason, it is extremely hard for microphone companies to optimally tune their equipment. Now again, is the Neumann TL103 the only microphone in the world that you can use to get the job done? No. People use a compilation of horribly tuned, funky sounding equipment to make music, to make recordings, to make voiceover. And they manage. Because also a lot of people listen on funky, lumpy headphones, earbuds, speakers. So it's, and people don't realize just how bad just the other day I was listening to a speaker connected to a TV that sounded like a tin can. Most people who, would listen to that probably wouldn't even think about it. That it sounds like a shouty, tin can, no bass at all, crappy little speaker. They don't care. They don't think about it. They don't study it. They don't learn how to hear the tone of what they're listening to. So again, I have looked at everything on the market. I've listened to it in even the past few weeks. You'll listen to all the microphones out there, and they sound like colored garbage. I've listened to every single thing. So that's the reason why I said I'm never going to buy another microphone again that currently exists. They would have to come out with something new that is just mind-blowing. Because everything that exists right now sounds like a funky, lumpy, unflattering, unnatural piece of garbage. Except literally a handful of microphones I can count on my one hand. And you could argue that a lot of microphones have really good quality components. They have really good performance in a lot of ways. But when you pull up the frequency response, you can easily see the lumpiness, the tonality problems. It's funny, it's weird, and all that stuff. And I am leaving the microphone world. I am leaving. I am tired of humoring microphones, buying them, every year or so out of boredom, only to be morbidly disappointed, and acting surprised about it when I knew forever what was wrong with them. So, you know, the RE20 SM7B that I bought, terrible sounding microphones. But again, you know, everything sounds bad. So it's like, if you lower your standards enough, you can use anything. You know, they all sound funky, they all sound bad in their own way. They're like paintbrushes, flawed, train wreck, car crash, you know, paintbrushes. You know, they all have their own sound. Just mangled colored garbage, you know. So I'm tired of it. Out of boredom. You know, it's the same with the headphones and the IEMs. I mean, I'm very selective about it. But I have to admit, at least in the IEM world, and yeah, that's about it. They're at least trying to make better products lately. It's pretty freaking sad that a Biodynamic DT990 with Warren pads measures better than multi-$1,000 headphones by big companies, you know? It's pretty sad that these $109 Chi-Fi, you know, sound more transparent and better tuned than, you know, other, you know, earbuds and stuff. You know, it's funny. The world of audio is funny, you know, and the frequency response matters a whole lot in all of this equipment because it's objective truths. It's like not debatable, you know, it is what it is, you know. But anyway, I will never buy another microphone that it currently exists because I've already looked at it, I've already listened to it, and it's a lumpy mess, you know. So many people don't know what they're looking for. You know, they don't know what the optimum frequency response is because they're tone deaf, because they don't know how to tune audio equipment. So they just, you know, they rely on other people or what's trending and all this shit, you know. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I have a freaking Blue Yeti. I so want to get rid of it. I really do. But I'll see you guys later. Okay.